So welcomes back everyone, and Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as Ciaphas Cain here, my Jedi Knight here on the world of Balmorra. And we are about to enter the Gorinth Canyon, the region just outside of Sobrik City. It seems we need to access the city for both the world and our class missions. We need to access a computer database to locate the cloaking device prototype. At the same time, the Balmorran resistance are looking to retake the city from the Imperials. So, without further ado, let's get ourselves underway. We do have another Republic and Balmorran outpost just above the Resistance headquarters, but we're not going to be heading there just this moment. In fact, we're going to go past the Imperial lines and head down to the Troida military workshop. I can't recall what missions will take us into Sobrik City, and which ones will just take us to the vicinity. So we have, see some Republic troops there. Now, are there any quests in the... No, there isn't. Okay, interesting. I thought there might be some quests within the military workshop. Okay. Well, I'm happy to be incorrect. I just don't know what order to put these quests in, you see. I think what we'll do first is actually help the Balmorran resistance get the data they need on the cloaking device prototype, which means we need to draw Imperial forces away from Sobrik. I suppose in doing so, it also will make our eventual assault on Sobrik easier if we've already drawn the troops away. The reason I mention that is, if we look at Sobrik City itself, it's fairly large. We have the Spaceport right here. There is a large compound here. But I think in terms of our class mission, we are using an entrance here, which is only partially into the city itself. Whereas when we help the Resistance retake the city, we're gonna be, well, everywhere here in Sobrik. So we might as well, tentatively enter the city at first, even though it's part of the class mission.
There, good as new.
We were warned that the communications relays were protected by powerful war droids. This one...
Just as I hoped, the Empire mobilized an entire armored battalion. Keep up the good work, my friend.
Okay. So the Empire's drawn some troops away. Good. So that was telling people that Camp Jacent was under attack. Which, to be fair, it was. By the color codes, of course. Oh, we have a fellow Jedi here. A fellow Jedi Knight as well. They must be also looking to aid the Resistance. So now we're saying that the Balmorran arms factory is under attack.
The Imperials are exceeding my expectations. Sobrik's forces have been cut by almost 2/3. Keep up the pressure.
Before we let them know that Camp Conquest is under attack, quote unquote, of course, we have this Twi'lek here, an agent who wants our attention.
Buka kampak nijit, tonka yiliska chanaga. Chikos pa inikudat ijik liska chanaga wa.
I'm sorry, I don't think we've been introduced.
O grani tampio da pushi wompa, pu tula musta. Kuchusa yo mata chitoya, asubwi mota uipa. Se gota do muti kihasa da puño, lis di woto.
This sounds quite curious. Tell me more.
Wanawa twipi, kus no mami. Piti do tenya go kaka jujo, da biska ku paliya. Kabano tase makipuna, mali tuta odmishka.
Violence only begets more violence.
Umpa hupa, chikilia umpasa do biska. Kuchusa yo mata chitoya, nam kanoya choski nawi.
Okay. So we have a heroic mission here which will take us into Sobrik City. This Lord Dracon, an anti-alien Sith Lord, known for committing genocide. Apparently he's escaped from the SIS 7 times. Though this will take us to the spaceport, we may as well add it to the events that we're currently looking into. Okay. We'll just let them know that Camp Conquest is under attack. It's not, of course, but it'll draw their troops away.
Perfect. Sobrik's defenses have been reduced to the bare minimum. The resistance team is heading in. I think it's best if you follow and keep an eye on them. Too much is riding on this mission.
Sounds like you don't have full faith in the Resistance.
The data they're recovering is essential to finding the cloaking device prototype. This may be our only chance. The Resistance team identified a vehicle depot as their best access point to the Imperial computer system. Transmitting the grid coordinates now. I'll continue monitoring Sobrik. If I see trouble, I'll alert you immediately. Keep our new friends safe. Over and out.
Okay. Need to access a Imperial computer system to find this prototype. Somewhere within the vehicle depot. We did get a codex entry for Sobrik itself. Sobrik was the original capital of Balmorra before the advantageous location of Bin Prime was chosen to replace it 300 years ago. Since then, the city of Sobrik has first shrunk, then been almost entirely obliterated by bombing runs, and then rebuilt by Imperial engineers. Sobrik was one of the last cities to hold out during the Imperial invasion of the planet. Because of this and its close proximity to the state-of-the-art Balmorran arms and Akara droid factories, the Empire has made Sobrik the headquarters of its occupation, maintaining tight control over the remaining civilian population. Yeah, it's got a nice central location, that's for sure. So we are having to head a bit deep into Sobrik. Wasn't entirely planning on doing this. But as I say, might as well look into doing this heroic at the same time as our class mission. Here's the vehicle depot. I can't recall if it's the vehicle depot or maybe there's an entrance here. as a player of the Empire as an agent. I think this door might be open. Or I could be misremembering. I think it might also be the vehicle depot you step into as an agent to meet with your local contact. Oh, someone's here. Okay, we need to find the Imperial Personnel Database. That'll tell us where this Lord Dracon is located. There is a bonus for dealing with so many of the Imperials here within the headquarters. But we might let that bonus slide. Here we have Sith Lords, Imperial Generals.
You'll live.
Let's tap into the database.
Se gota do muti ki hasa da punyo, lis di woto. Kuchusa yo mata chitoya, nam kanoya choski nawi.
Just tell me where to go.
Chonki faguta, chiho poda chi oto fokise.
Okay, Lord Dracon's trying to get himself away and off planet. We need to find his private hangar within the spaceport and intercept him. I wonder if that... Looks like that sniper may have cleared the way for us, so maybe not. Oh, they just respawned in. Maybe. Sneaking through the spaceport. Heading to Hangar 59. Oh, you cheeky bastard. Close the door on us. How very dare he. We have the power of the Force and cloaking at our side. Ah. The ship's powering up, ready to leave. Seems we got his attention. How's the agent thanking us there? You can't appreciate what you've done without seeing the atrocities he committed. Let's heal ourselves up a little and get ourselves out of the spaceport. And then go keep an eye on the resistance members. Make sure they're not going to get themselves into trouble. And into the depot we go. Oh. So the Imperials are surrendering. The Resistance seem to have it well in hand.
Have you accessed the Imperial network?
Already downloaded everything. We were leaving when the Imperial medical transport landed for refueling. Avers and his men opened fire.
Balmorran scum! Murderers! My men are dying. We'll never reach the med center now.
You just made my season, imp. Bet you've got some choice gear on that transport.
Greedy vermin! These soldiers were defending Balmorra!
There's a doctor here. He could keep your men alive.
You just love irony, don't you?
Do you read? Colicoid nests stirred up by fighting. Waves of them headed for Sobrik's outskirts. Leave now or you'll be surrounded.
Colicoids? They'll rip us apart! Every man for himself! Move!
We can't flee! Those beasts will kill us!
I don't abandon wounded men, even Imperials. Then again, being eaten wasn't on my agenda for today.
Huh?
I can save these soldiers if someone keeps the Colicoids off me.
It's a bit ironic, but they are wounded. They're not a threat.
You work your medical magic. I'll take on the Colicoids. May the Force be with us.
If we die, at least it'll be heroic. But we're not gonna die, right?
Do you hear that? They're here!
planet is officially off my relaxing vacation list.
Didn't go too badly.
I have done some crazy things, but this beats them all.
That was heroic. These men owe you their lives. So do I.
I want every Imperial on Balmorra to know how a Jedi and a Resistance doctor saved your lives.
I'd never falsify a report, no matter how distasteful.
Leaving here would be a lot easier if there was another transport. Actually, I did see a speeder bike outside. Only seats one.
I'll find my own way out, Doc. The speeder bike is yours.
Thanks. Your pal. Your friend Warren's at these coordinates. I'll meet you there. Good luck.
Okay. And where's our fellow Jedi? Okay, just next to the Troida military workshop. And that works out quite nicely. But now, let's get out of Sobrik City. We're gonna have to come back, of course. But we'll see what information Doc managed to grab from the computer systems here. Oh, we're heading up this way.
I hear you two had quite an adventure in Sobrik. I'm impressed by your commitment to saving lives.
We make a pretty great team. We should do this more often.
Our mission isn't over. What's the next step?
This is Nicholan Cord, one of the top resistance leaders. He analyzed the data we obtained from Sobrik, found us a lead.
One of our spies was captured weeks ago, attempting to steal what might be the Empire's cloaking device project. The data revealed where she's being held.
Sounds like someone we should talk to. How do we free her?
We believe she's inside an Imperial Tactical Operations base. Heavily fortified, protected by a regiment of troops.
That's where I come in.
Colonel Finley commands the Republic's 5th Expeditionary Force. He's agreed to assist our operation.
Trouble is, if that Tech Op space crew sees my troops marching in, they'll close the blast shields. Those shut, there's no getting them open.
If the enemy seals the base, we lose our connection to the cloaking device prototype.
One of you Jedi could slip inside, disable the blast shields before they close, then the base would be ours.
We'd have to distract that Imperial regiment, create an opening.
My troops provide quite a distraction.
The Resistance must be part of this. Our spy won't talk if I'm not there.
I'll escort the Resistance. That leaves you to penetrate the base and deactivate those blast shields ahead of our arrival.
Wouldn't 2 Jedi be better than 1?
What, am I wearing a stealth belt and no one told me?
3 Jedi would be overkill. You'll do fine.
I'll prepare my forces to move out.
That Resistance leader. Let's keep an eye on him. His spy is the key to our victory, and he knows it. Get inside the Empire's base and deactivate those blast shields. We'll be waiting for your signal.
Okay. So we have some data, but we need more. a Balmorran spy, is being held deep within Camp Conquest. Yeah, looks like the Colonel is going to cause a distraction with his Republic and Resistance troops, while we do a bit of infiltrating while their army or while the Imperials are mostly out of position. Sounds all well and good, but let's retake Sobrik first, shall we? Trying to think of what else we can do. Yeah, that's fine. What we'll do is take a small break here. Thank you all for joining me with even more Star Wars The Old Republic. As always, feel free to leave a comment if you so wish. When we come back, we need to speak to another of the groups of resistance about the retake of Sobrik City, as we've just seen. They have a plan in mind, we just need to see how we're going to fit into it. But, as always, feel free to leave a comment, as I mentioned, and hopefully I'll see you as we continue the series next time. Until then, though, take care. Bye-bye now.